No, just stick with one. She is being presented a white rose symbolic of the role of virtue and purity by outgoing treasurer Laura Campbell. This reminds us the vital role that honesty, integrity, and purity play in an organization's finances. Okay? All right. Our assistant treasurer. Our second lady to recognize is Eleanor Smith, who is our incoming assistant treasurer. She is being presented also a white rose, again, a symbol of the role of honesty, integrity, and purity by outgoing assistant treasurer Eleanor Toppins. Okay, next is corresponding secretary. We recognize Lisa McGarity, who is our incoming corresponding secretary. She is being presented a pink rose by Jenny Stevenson. The word rose actually means pink in a number of different languages. This reminds us the vital role of language and clear communication play in an organization's correspondence. Okay, our incoming recording secretary is Cindy McNeil, who now receives a pink rose from outgoing recording secretary Rosemary Stefano. As with the induction of the corresponding secretary, this rose reminds us the vital role of language and clear communication and includes the writing of minutes and keeping records in an organization. We next recognize our second vice president, Nancy Craig. I'm going to take Vicky's part. Vicki Temple is our outgoing second vice president, and in her place I'm going to be presenting the yellow rose, symbolic of friendship and well wishes, which are increasingly important in the life of a vibrant and active organization. Next, we recognize our first vice president, Rosemary Stefano. A yellow rose symbolizing friendship and well wishes presented to her by the first vice president, outgoing first vice president, which was me. And underscoring how vital these qualities are in the health of the organization. Okay, then last we have Kathy Morris. Kathy is continuing. Kathy is continuing as our president. Past president Vicki Temple would have presented her with her red rose, but I will do that in her place. Symbolizing courage, respect, and love, qualities that an organizational president must have to lead its members. And we are happy that Kathy has decided to continue as our president for the next 2 years also.
All right, if you raise your right hand with me, I'm going to recite the statement and you have to respond with an I do or I do not. That's right. Yes. So, as newly inducted members of the Republican Women of Henry County, do you accept the challenge to maintain the high professional and leadership standards set forth by the organization and to serve as examples for the achievement of excellence in political education and promotion of Republican principles and values? And do you promise to work toward the achievement of the purposes and goals as set down by the Georgia Federation of Republican Women and National Federation of Republican Women? If so, please answer, I do.
I do.
Okay, I now present to you the newly inducted members of the Republican Women of Henry County for 2015 through 2017. Congratulations, ladies. Okay, and now we have cake and punch to celebrate, so I ask that you join us.
And I'd like to make one quick announcement before we end that. I know y'all are in a hurry to get home for those days. Recently, I was honored to be part of the statewide fall board meeting of the Georgia Federation of Republican Women. We had Barbara there, and Eleanor, and Cindy, and Joyce, and myself, and I wanted to make this announcement because I want you all to know that we are honored to have a state officer. Joyce Hinton is the second vice president of the Georgia Federation of Republican Women, and so we're very tickled. A lot of the officers are usually from Cobb County, and we got one in there.
Yeah.